ladies and gentlemen. If you're new to the channel, my name is Parker Nirenstein. This is Vehicle Virgins, and today we're taking delivery of an extremely special Porsche. Let's head downstairs. I'm sure my friend is insanely excited. Let's see what the day has in store. If you missed the last few episodes, make sure to catch up because I am in Germany right now, currently in Stuttgart, headed to Porsche. Hanging out with SHMEE. There's his AMG GT3 and this 2018 Mercedes S560. Off to the Porsche factory. SHMEE has to get out of the car to put the ticket in because his car is on the wrong side of the road. He would say it's the right side, but nope. SHMEE is now running on 0 gas. His gas gauge shows 0 miles till empty, and we've got 10 miles until the next fuel station. This is gonna be interesting. I think the AMG GT3 is gonna make it, but we just arrived to this gas station and every single one of them is out of order. Oh no. The amount of Porsches in this underground garage is pretty staggering, but I imagine upstairs it gets even more exciting. Okay, this place is absolutely spectacular. And SHMEE's saying it gets even better than this. What'd you say?
I was gonna say, how'd you have in your car? Oh, with Christmas tree and skis.
That's incredible. It's brand new. It looks so classic.
Well, it's a bit classic,
It's a vintage,
but, you know.
it's a vintage new. Guys, the famous intro is about to happen. Yeah, demo it.
Hi guys, I'm SHMEE.
Oh my God.
Welcome to Porsche in Zuffenhausen, Stuttgart, where today we are going to see, for the very first time, my new Porsche 911 GT3.
Thanks to the one and only SHMEE, this is a spectacular experience. I'm actually inside the Porsche manufacturing facility. You're not even allowed to walk here, let alone take photos. And he is about to see, for the first time, his GT3 right there. Oh my God. Don't get hit by the machine, SHMEE. Look at all these robots. I need a robot with tires attached to it. That's fantastic. I'm going to butcher this pronunciation, but Gelbgrün is green-yellow, the name of this GT3 color, and I think it looks absolutely spectacular.
I'm interrupting because you butchered it already.
Okay.
Gelbgrün.
Yep.
Yellow-green, not green-yellow.
Okay, I got that. I got it.
You gotta get it right. Learn your PTS.
It looks very similar to Verde Business. This gets me every time. Does it stop in case you're in front of it, or no? It just keeps going.
No, they have sensors.
This is so cool.
Done it by mistake.
This is amazing. Are you excited or what?
I'm slightly excited.
Check out the interior.
Oh, there's the wing. That's gonna go back in the car.
Wow.
This is crazy, and the color under the light now.
As somebody who studied mechanical engineering and wanted to work for an OEM, seeing somebody's car get built like this, breathtaking. I'm so excited for you. This is unbelievable. It goes to show you, I know a lot of people are like, how could it possibly cost this much money? How is a Porsche $140,000 to $200,000? But when you actually see it get built piece by piece, you start to understand the craftsmanship and the engineering behind the car. The parts come on a rack that's driven by a robot that tracks these lines, and then the people one at a time take all the components and attach them to the car. We've just been told which engine is going in SHMEE's car. Get ready for this. There it is, SHMEE's GT3 engine.
Have you driven one?
I have. It's
9,000 RPM.
Unbelievable. It actually is in the top 2 best cars I've ever driven. Yeah. The other one being the 675, and you have both of them. Oh. Behind me is his GT3's front axle assembly, suspension, and brakes. Look at how large these discs are. Now these are the steel rotors, which I think, are you going to be doing a ton of cracking?
That's the plan.
That's the plan. The good news is, much cheaper to replace than carbon ceramics,
Yeah,
as I have found out.
That's not a very pleasant thing when it comes.
So, good choice on the steels. This is so spectacular to see. There's his engine right there, and there is SHMEE's PDK gearbox, and they are about to come together.
All lined up, and in it goes just like that. Gearbox, mated engine.
Obviously, the big news for the 991.2 GT3 is its availability in a manual. But for those who haven't driven a PDK Porsche, you don't know how truly phenomenal the gearbox is. Instantaneous response, super efficient, the car is faster, and a GT3 with a PDK is a beautiful combo. The engine is about to be lifted into the heavens with the pink chains, very official.
Twisting this up now, then we'll go up above us so we can look at the up it goes, engine wheels, into the heavens.
The keys are already inside of the vehicle. This is so cool to see. Yet another close look at SHMEE's engine and transmission. The synchronization of this process is incredible. So much stuff is happening at once. His axle assembly is coming here while his engine and transmission is about to be raised up. Then the body of this car is over there and they're about to all meet in about 30 minutes for the marriage of the engine. Yeah, if you ever see it like that again, there's a problem. There's the engine.
You do realise that when this is done, you're going to have to come back over and drive it and come to the Nürburgring properly.
That would be incredible.
Next European tour.
I am so down. This is a fantastic view of how truly rear-ended the GT3 is. Look how far behind the rear axle the engine sits. The vehicle spends 2.96 minutes at each station. It's marked by these lines here. You can see the transition from one to the other. There it goes. There's the shell of the car and the powertrain. SHMEE is about to lose his vehicle virginity, guys. Watch this happen.
Up goes the engine, it's pushed up in towards the body, and any second now, it's going to be in. And this is basically the birth of the car. They meet, and it's in.
Wow. So it's obviously not exact, but my Huracan is quite a similar color to SHMEE's GT3.
So when are you shipping the Huracan to Europe to go drive together?
I need to so badly. On the Nürburgring when it's open.
No pressure.
We're standing on an overpass between the body and paint shop and the final assembly. It's really cool. You can see the Porsche Museum and that beautiful 919 out there. But the coolest part is you can actually see all of the cars come down the line here, fresh out of the paint booth. Coming around the corner here, as SHMEE prepares his Instagram and thumbnail. This process is both incredibly exciting and also a fantastic combination of dodging robots left and right. All of a sudden, a giant metal robot will appear out of nowhere. There's this guy driving itself, and you can get hit really fast if you're not paying attention. Such a fantastic looking car. They're pumping cooling water into the vehicle now with this futuristic looking hose. The dashboard is currently celebrating Christmas, cycling through everything to make sure it's working. That looks awesome. SHMEE's bumpers are coming on this autonomous robot here.
I'm pushing it.
With your mind? That is so cool. Apparently, these didn't used to drive like this. They were on actual track. This is a new thing as of summer. The rear of the car is being put together. Notice all of the hidden carbon fiber components that you'd never know unless you saw the car get built. They even have a trash can in the same color as SHMEE's Porsche.
Start looking now.
Wow.
That's very green.
That's what's so incredible about the quality control of OEM manufacturers. When you buy an aftermarket bumper, no matter how good they are and you try to install it yourself, it requires shaving, fitting. That just went on like a glove. Now it's time for the front bumper to go on.
Well, perfect fit, in it goes.
They make it look so easy. Wow.
It's starting to look like an actual car now.
Oh, it looks so good. He's about to get the badge put on his car and watch it happen. Check this out.
Yeah.
Wow, they do it by hand. That's incredible. They've got a template for the badging. He's about to put on the GT3 emblem. Wow. SHMEE is putting on the Porsche emblem himself. I don't imagine too many people have done that in their lives on their own car.
On the production?
Yeah, maybe zero.
So this is very exciting to do. The car is obviously moving, which makes it interesting to keep up. Now runs it in. Let me take the camera back.
Wow.
The GT3 logo on the back of the car.
Aligning and fastening the exhaust right now. Beautiful dark chrome tips. Does the robot run into SHMEE? We've just located SHMEE's wheels, and this car is becoming more and more like my Huracan. He's got Pilot Sport Cup 2s. It's basically Verde Mantis. I'm just making stuff up, but those platinum wheels look absolutely stunning.
And they are mounted with Michelin Sport Cup 2, one of my favorites.
Front wheel mounted just there.
First wheel in, so we can see the color combo. Gold groom with red calipers and the platinum. It's wheel time, so the one going on in the back.
Tightening the center lock wheels. In the next stage, these arms actually detach as the platform underneath rises up.
That is basically ready for the road.
You can see SHMEE's car in the backup camera of the Boxster ahead of it. Little bits of information on the ground here on the assembly line. I'm about to head out, but seeing this process over the last few hours has been absolutely incredible. It makes me respect the amount of work involved in creating this even more. And if you just look at the amount of equipment and machinery around, it truly gives you an understanding of why machines like this cost so much. When in doubt, just whack it with a hammer. All the Porsche wheel emblems and the special GT3s down there. So what was your favorite part watching this get put together?
If I can't just say the overall experience, seeing it go from the body shell to this, it's the moment it touched the ground. When the wheels are on, the center locks are tightened, but the car lowers down, the suspension softens, and you see it looking down, because the whole way along we've been looking like up at it on the line, but then you see it low, aggressive, proper sports car.
I think one of the coolest parts was watching him actually get to assemble part of the car, putting the lettering on the vehicle. That's something not a lot of people get to do. I mean, leave a comment in the comment section below. What would you guys choose between an AMG GTR and a GT3? If you're SHMEE, you have both of them.
Spoiled.
Well, it's time to say goodbye to SHMEE. We met just yesterday. It's been such an absolute blast. If you guys aren't subscribed to him, link in the description below. He has his emotional, romantic take of his GT3 delivery and creation. That was awesome to watch. Have a safe trip.
Thank you very much.
A bunch of awesome stuff planned.
It has been a very busy little adventure to Stuttgart.
It's been staggering, the amount of stuff we've accomplished. We'll have to watch our videos back. I'll watch yours, you'll watch mine to remember what we did.
I'll see you next video.
All right, on to the rest of the day. Picking up my dad at the train station, we're going to attempt to use the navigation in Germany in the S-Class. Funny enough, in America, I pretty much never use the navigation inside of the vehicle. I use my phone. After a serious struggle because everything was in German, I've finally figured it out. Off to my dad. I hope you guys enjoyed that exclusive tour of the Porsche factory. I was told that we were the only people ever to be able to film things like the PDK transmission mating with the engine and seeing all of the stuff that we saw today, especially for a customer to be able to see his exact car on the assembly line and see his engine. And then SHMEE got to even put his badge on the car itself. That was an incredible experience, and I hope I was able to convey how truly cool and exciting from both a car geek and a nerdy engineering perspective that factory and facility truly was. And they're building now a center for the Mission E project. It's staggering how much they expand and how many things they've built now just for that new production vehicle to come into place. Now, they could have saved a lot of money by producing the Mission E in a different city, but they wanted to have their first all-electric vehicle in Stuttgart, the home of Porsche. It'll be really cool to see how that compares to things like the Tesla Model S, and if they ever do a two-door high-performance all-electric car to compete against the Tesla Roadster, I imagine they will. And knowing Porsche, they probably will beat Tesla to producing that vehicle before theirs comes out in 2020. Driving in Germany is so confusing. I don't know what's going on. In an attempt to make things slightly better, Mercedes has given me an S63 coupe. I've driven the S63 Cabriolet. Obviously, I had the S560 for the last couple days. This spec is honestly gorgeous. Incredible ambient lighting inside. Let's fire it up. In the parking lot at the hotel, an RS6 wagon. Obviously, for those watching internationally, this probably isn't a huge deal, but we do not have the current generation RS6 in the United States, and we certainly don't have a wagon. That looks awesome. I temporarily thought about actually importing one of these for my next daily driver, but the costs are astronomical. Lots of wagons, M550D. The best part about Germany, other than the Autobahn, is that the stoplights are set up for drag racing. It goes from red to green, but it tells you it's about to go green by having yellow in the middle. Yellow, green, boom. Wow, that's actually really impressive. Just got back from having fantastic, authentic German beer and food. I think this is the perfect time to end the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like always, please browse the channel and subscribe. Awesome seeing Shmee again. Hopefully he has a bunch of safe travels and we can meet up again. I look forward to seeing you next video.